Good evening, Street Fighter fans, and welcome once again to Stream Team Battle, hosted here at twitch.tv/StackBradford. I am Andy, aka Expanding Man, and I'm so excited to once again bring you this very exciting event, which today features our most loaded lineups yet, as we will see Team 801 Strider go up against Team Chris Tatarian, and this time with over $1,100 on the line. Also, if you've been following Stream Team Battle on social media platforms, you are well aware that these are not the only two well-decorated professionals that we will see compete in today's event. To discuss that and more, I'm joined once again in commentary by Ben, aka Mr. Mistopheles. How are you doing, Ben? And Ben, you're muted. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I have no sound. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, not hearing Ben. Anyway.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now, yes.
Hey, there we go. We got it. A little bit of technical difficulties, but that's A-okay. Thank you guys for the patience. I am so excited to be here. We have a killer lineup today amongst the 6 competitors on each team. We have $1,100 in the pot. Thank you guys so much to everybody who donated for that. And this is going to be probably the best Stream Team Battle we have done to date. So we have coming up Team 801 Strider versus Team Chris Tatarian. On 801 Strider's team, we've got Sweatpants Best Pants with Akuma, Sorta with, that looks like Ryu, Star Tropic with Poison, Valkyria with Urien, Samurai, you know him, you love him, with Akuma, and lastly 801 Strider as the President of Earth. Who do we have on Chris Tatarian's side, Andy?
On side Chris T, we get to see ADHD Bard playing Ryu. We have Big Yoke playing Balrog. We have Panda Fights to Win playing Urien. We have another Balrog in RTY. And then we have FChamp with his signature Dalzim. And then you know him and you love him also, Chris Tatarian with that Ken.
Can't wait to see what matches we've got in store. Again, you know, just we run the gamut. You know, if you've been watching Stream Team Battle, you know that we do our best to cover the entire rank spread, right? You know, we want to do people in like the silver, gold range, all the way up past diamond, all the way up to grandmaster, and even, you know, if we've got some warlords that want to throw down, they're invited too. We want to make sure everybody's getting the we want to make sure everybody is getting the shine that they deserve. So I suspect across all the matches today, it's going to be great. I hope you guys are strapped in.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. And like you said, the format, I've been hyped about the format ever since Stack first introduced the idea of this exhibition, and I think it's really paid off so far. It's very exciting seeing players from all different skill levels show what they can do on such a stage. Right.
Yeah, for sure. So again, like I mentioned before, you know, we've got this match coming up. It's going to be Sweatpants Best Pants versus ADHD_Bard, and this is going to be a good one. You know, a lot of times these lower rank players don't, even if they're entering tournaments, they don't get the opportunity to be up on stream for whatever reason. Whether there are other high profile players that, you know, get the shine first, or they don't make it far enough to get into stream queue, and so we want to make sure that everybody has their opportunity and gets to strut their stuff. And so please make sure you guys are supportive, you know, getting hype in chat. We want to have a good time, and I think tonight is, you know, definitely going to live up to that.
I definitely agree. We've also have a few, I believe we have a few chat regulars in our competitor field today, which makes it all the more fun. So here we go.
Okay. Right, now it's going to be interesting to see this match, right? Because Ryu has received some substantial buffs this season. Some might even go so far as to say that he's the best Shoto now. You know, Akuma has been dethroned, he's been kicked down a couple notches, and it's going to be a tough match. Oh man, right off the bat, you get the EX Demon Flip into the throat. It's a good chunk of damage.
It is. Another thing I look for too in these lower level matches is whether Sweatpants Best Pants will be doing Akuma things or simply doing Street Fighter things, because there is that trade-off of Akuma. He has low life, but it's because he has tons of options. So let's see. We'll see if Sweatpants Best Pants can use those options optimally.
Okay, so right off the bat, he's taking advantage of the kind of overzealousness from ADHD Bard to try and anti-air. You know, he's thrown out those air fireballs preemptively and gotten some good damage. Oh man, but here comes the rushdown from ADHD Bard. He's not able to make it count just yet. He's got a little bit of V-trigger left. Is he going to be able to make this comeback? Akuma can't take much.
Oh, he tried to read the fireball and it didn't pay off with the tattoo.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to do that on reaction anyways, but he was definitely way out of distance. But I like the attempt, you know, keep that in mind. You know, you have to make sure that they stay on their toes if they're going to try and zone. Okay,
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's not the worst idea to do some punishable things here and there.
man, Sweatpants Best Pants is on point with those background or those back fierce anti-airs. That's such a big important part of Akuma's toolkit. Oh, there's another big crush counter sweep. Tries to go for the ambiguous cross up, but no dice. There was a preemptive medium kick Tatsu, and that hurts. Look at the damage.
That is big damage, and you can see how hard Ryu hits. And even though Ryu has not been considered high tier at all, he's always been kind of an online warrior in my opinion, because he does some sneaky things that work pretty well online, including his dash, which is very good online.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Okay, big punish. Is he gonna spend? That was definitely supposed to be EXDP. Didn't come out. He's still coming out on top though. He's got an opportunity. There's the back fierce again. That has been the stalwart of his defense.
Staying with the cheeky stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought for sure he was gonna fall into the X Fireball.
I did too.
Bard is not out of this yet. He's got a chance, fighting his way out of the corner. And Sweatpants Best Pants has to be careful. Akuma can't. Oh my god, the cross up on that. Did you see that? He tried to go for the low forward to trip guard him, and because he crossed him up with the manual dive kick, it extended his hurt box backwards and he clipped him. That was a bit of a lucky situation, but Sweatpants Best Pants will take that. It gives him an early lead.
And while it was luck, we also have to give credit for Sweatpants Best Pants finishing the combo and not simply, you know, with the reaction, seeing that hit confirm and finishing the combo to win the round is impressive.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. Very fair point. And again, as you guys see here, you know, if any of you guys are new to this, the important thing to remember is that every single match, every single round matters. You are accruing points for your team in this long haul. So when you are getting points, even if you end up losing the set, you have contributed. So should the tides turn and ADHD Bard takes back control, at least Sweatpants Best Pants got something, and it does matter.
It totally does, because if you know, we've had already in our stream team battle exhibitions thus far, they're really close, and last one could have gone to a critical division if there was only a 1 point swing in the other direction.
Right. Okay, fishing with that low forward. Okay, now you see Sweatpants Best Pants going back for this fireball pressure, trying to get a little bit of space, nothing too committal from that range anyways. I don't suspect we would see any sort of reaction. Oh, and there's the DP. I like using the V trigger to get the time freeze. Gives you the opportunity. There's that back fierce again. Has just been giving him so many opportunities to get good damage when ADHD Bard is trying to get out of the corner. Oh no! No follow up, and now he's spending all of his V trigger. Oh my god, is that gonna work? The EX air fireball. You can try and nerf it, and it's not enough, my friends. Sweatpants Best Pants is loving those salty tears. Cry, nerf that move some more. Okay. Yeah. Like the confirm. Pushing him to the corner. Nice. Good block string with the stand strong into light punch red for common for Akuma.
Ooh, I like the air to air there. Keep you in the corner.
Exactly. You want to cage him. Don't let him out of that square. Oh, big stun. This has the opportunity to kill if he doesn't drop this combo. Oh my gosh. Not like this. Not like this. Don't let him come back. ADHD Bard. There's the V-trigger activation off the sweep. Oh, but he didn't have the meaty lined up. Just like that. Sweatpants Best Pants closing it out.
That's a quick 2 points up for Team 801 Strider. I really appreciate Sweatpants Best Pants being patient, not only being patient in play, but being patient in keeping ADHD Bard in the corner and willing to block and eat a couple of normals even just to keep him in the corner. I thought that was very well played.
Absolutely. And you know, that is the sign of somebody who is paying attention, because especially at those lower levels and even at some intermediate levels, I'm guilty of this myself. It's really easy with a character so strong as Akuma to feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want. And sometimes that's going to get you killed. You're going to overextend, and Akuma doesn't have the life to make a lot of mistakes. So his apprehension and control in that situation, to back off when he needed to, he's willing to take a couple of normals just to keep that corner's control, just like you said, is really impressive for his level of play.
Oh, ADHD had a little bit of opening there on offense, but got a little bit too cheeky with the Tatsu.
Oh man, okay. No, there was no confirm off of the jump short, but he got the throw anyways, so the American reset paid off in his favor. Okay, now he's back to zoning. Ooh, got clipped with that heavy punch red fireball. It's a good chunk of damage. There's the big...
Oh, the crush counter, big damage here.
Not gonna kill, but he's one hit away. How's he gonna finish this? Is he gonna finish it? Oh my gosh, these mistimed meaties could spell the death of him. He's gotta be careful.
Oh, yikes. I feel like ADHD Bard, obviously now we're down to the last round potentially for this set. ADHD Bard needs to figure out some way to generate offense and not simply chuck fireballs and play waiting game.
Yeah, right, and especially to, with some of the buffs that Ryu got this season, he can control neutral and capitalize on mistakes in ways that hurt much more than they did previously. And he wasn't lacking in damage before.
We're almost to dizzy here. This could be a quick round.
Okay, he gets the neutral jump, and he made him spend all that meter. Now, there is V-Trigger left on ADHD Bard's side, but is he going to be able to get the right offensive sequence to make this comeback? Oh my gosh! Okay, pressuring. There's no activation point. I like that. I like that offensive sequence. Now there's V-Trigger activated from ADHD Bard. Okay, a little bit of spaghetti here going on. Who do you think's gonna come out on top here, Andy?
I think it's going to be Sweatpants Best Pants. I mean, ADHD Bard, it's not really mounting enough of a clean offense to where I think he can make this kind of comeback.
Right. Oh, I like the neutral jump there. Catching on to the rhythm and timing of ADHD Bard's Fireball games. Okay, he's got himself cornered now. This could be a bad time. Blocking it out. Ah, that should be it. Yep, the down strong to finish it off. And that is a clean 3-0 for Sweatpants Best Pants. A big lead on the board for 801 Strider's team.
Yeah, that is huge. That's 3-0 right off the bat. And that was just tough for ADHD Bard. It looked like there was really not a real good comfort level with the tools of Akuma, which I would call maybe a little bit surprising because I feel like Akuma and Ryu are characters that you see all the time on CFN.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
there could still be an inexperienced level yet with dealing with those tools.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, just real quick, we actually skipped over it in the beginning, but we're going to just give you a quick primer on what the format is like for Stream Team Battle, because we're hoping, as much as we love you regulars, we're hoping that we've brought in some new fresh faces that might not be as familiar, and we hope you guys will want to stick around. So we're going to run this video real quick to give you an impression and an understanding of what the rules are going to be like, what the matches might play out like, and how the scores are going to add up.
Hello everyone, Expanding Man here, commentator for Stream Team Battle, and I'm going to go over the Stream Team Battle format and point system. Stream Team Battle is a 5-on-5 team exhibition. Each team is led by a streamer and the players are chosen from their community. The exhibition is split into 5 separate ranked divisions. Division 5 is Bronze to Silver. Division 4 is Super Silver to Super Gold. Division 3 is Ultra Gold to Ultra Platinum. Division 2 is Diamond to Master, and Division 1 is Grandmaster and above. These teams are comprised of one player from each of these 5 divisions. Divisions 5 through 2 are first to 3, while Division 1 is first to 5. Now with that covered, let's move on to the point system. The general point system of Stream Team Battle is simple. Each game of each set is worth 1 point, and the team with the most points at the end wins. But unlike a normal tournament, this continual point per game format means that a player can still contribute to their team's performance if they don't win their set. For example, if you lose your set 3-2, your team still earns 2 points. Additionally, if a player wins a round with a perfect, their team is granted an extra point. Lastly, if a player decides they would like to switch characters at any point in between games, they can spend one of their team's points to change their character. Now there is one last thing. As you can see in the scorecard, there are icons of rams appearing next to the last 2 divisions. These are called glass rams. If one of the players in these divisions earns a 3-0 or 5-0 victory over their opponent, their ram will light up. This means that if their team is losing at the end of the exhibition, they're granted a last chance, randomly selected set in a critical division. The division that competes in the critical division set is decided by spinning a wheel containing all 5 divisions. To increase the stakes, the critical division set is a first to 5 worth 2 points per game. However, if the winning team has also earned themselves a glass ram during the exhibition, the 2 rams collide and shatter into oblivion, nullifying the critical division set, and the exhibition is over. Additionally, a critical division set also occurs in the event of a tie, regardless of any glass rams earned. If the exhibition is still tied at the end of the critical division set, the 2 critical division opponents will play 1 additional game to decide which team wins the exhibition. We are very excited at the amount of potential in this format, and we're eager to see the teams that we can bring together. If you are interested in creating or joining a team, then take a moment to fill out the Stream Team Battle application in the description below, or by using the command !STB in the Stack Bradford Twitch chat. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the future.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was informative. Again, we are happy for all the regulars that want to keep coming back and want to watch the Stream Team Battle exhibitions. They've been great so far, and I hope you guys think so too. But just want to make sure that we cover the bases for the new people coming in that might not have been here the first time around. What do we got coming up next, Andy?
We are going to have on Team 801 Strider, Sorta, playing Ryu, and going against Team Chris T, Big Yoke, playing Balrog. As you can see in the advanced stats provided by Stack Bradford, these indicate that Sorta has a 40% win rate on CFN against other Balrogs, and Big Yoke has a 47% win rate against other Ryus.
Okay, that's a fairly even, distribution amongst them, close to that 50% range, which is pretty good. So we'll see who is going to come out on top here. Thinking about kind of the breadwinners this season for buffs and nerfs. I would put Ryu and Balrog amongst the top, at that tippy top part of the shelf that just did really well. Ryu, definitely needed them. Balrog is probably a little bit more arguable that he didn't need, he didn't exactly need the changes, at least not the changes they gave him, but they really juiced him up. They let him hit that, they let him hit the steroids a bit. And so who's going to come out on top here? This is going to be, it's going to be a, I guess I want to say kind of a barn burner, right? It's going to be two heavy hitters really slugging it out. Let's see.
Yeah, I agree. They both hit hard. I think there is potential for quite a bit of fireworks in this set.
Okay. So already, okay, that's important. Establishing the fireball game early. You have to make sure Balrog is ready to try and react with that V-skill, and there it is. That V-skill swing right through there, getting a little bit of damage, building a little bit of V-meter. He's already almost at a V-bar. Okay, there's the dash punch. Now, those have been changed, always -4. And so Ryu, with his stand light kick, you have to show your opponent that you are going to punish with that one appropriately. And it's far-reaching. Not quite as good as Sakura's, but it is far-reaching, so I want to make sure that he is aware in those situations. That should have been stand light kick into Tatsu. Got to be careful.
So you said that dash punch is now -4 at all times. So I guess that means when you're playing against Balrog, you don't need to worry about your spacing so much so that you can punish it, because it's apparently it's far less punishable at -4.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, there's the forward throw. Goes for that. So, and there he takes back his turn after that -2 situation, the Shoto Classic. And that's gonna close it out. Got the activation, spent the bar, and he puts a round on the board. 1 up for Big Yoke.
And that's big for Team Chris T, down 3-0. They need all the points they can get right now.
Yeah, for sure. They're at a big deficit already after the first match. Okay. There again, he's leaving all that damage on the board. Sorta has to know that that's -4. And, I have to wonder, we were talking about this before the teams got started. I wonder if his team is coaching him in the voice chat. He needs those pointers if he's not aware of them.
Well, Team Chris T is looking pretty active in the voice chat, so I'm sure they're trying to help him out.
Okay, there's the activation, following up, and there, oh my gosh, it wasn't a real block string. He didn't link afterwards, and the EXDP took the round right from the grasp of Big Yoke, sort of tying it up.
Here we go, game point here in game 1. So you think that was a reset that that Sorta was able to Dragon Punch through, Ben?
So I think it was, but not intentionally, because in V-Trigger, Balrog can link after the overhead, and I think just the timing was off for Big Yoke, or I don't think it was intentional, but nevertheless, Sorta got the better end of it. Okay.
Sorta, I think, is missing some execution potentially on fireballs. We've seen him do mid-screen overheads, and then a mid-screen fierce punch that the whiff was eaten by a dash punch.
Okay, so right there in that dash punch in the corner, you saw him go for stand jab afterwards. That's a 3-frame normal, but he has the idea to try and punish it, right? So again, actually, can we go to the 801 Strider team voice chat?
Yeah,
we actually can do that.
Really good. Your standing fierces are on point, your anti-airs, and when he's jumping, you got him with the stand medium punch. Playing very good ground game. Your dash straights are giving him hell right now. He's super frustrated with dash straights.
All right. So that was actually Chris T's. Do we have 801 Striders?
We actually do. So we can bring that in for a moment. Actually, maybe we can try it in between rounds.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so getting back some pressure, fighting back to mid-screen. I like this aggression back on the side of Sorta. And I see he is using that stand light kick more. Okay. So something. Oh, go ahead.
We would like to shout out these two players that also stream. Sorta Human, is seen here as Sorta, does stream here on Twitch under Sorta with 2 A's Human. So you can check him out there. Big Yoke also streams under the name Big_Yoke. So please support these people who come onto our exhibition and give everything they've got. Show their appreciation.
Man, look at the damage cash out with that V-Trigger 2 buff. They gave so much juice to this character with that combo ender. Okay, taking his turn back, and you can tell there's a little bit of tentativeness for people to try and challenge in Balrog. And that's something to keep in mind, because that was one of the buffs he got this season. He's actually +1 in a lot of situations after his dash straights while in V-Trigger.
So could Sorta have finished that with a light kick into maybe EX Fireball? Would that have killed there? Obviously, the combo
Maybe.
dropped.
Yeah, maybe. I definitely think he could have killed, maybe stand light into EX uppercut or stand light into EX Tatsu, but I think he could have killed, yeah. And this unfamiliarity in the character matchup, that can make or break you really quickly, especially with a character like Balrog, right? That is so explosive, and he's really one of those characters, kind of like Blanca or maybe like Dalsim, where the character matchup is very much a knowledge check. They're making sure that you know how to fight them specifically. Okay, EX dash to get in. There's the big stand, fierce for that crush counter. Okay, look at the damage racking up. He's down to maybe 25, not even. He's down to maybe 15% life. And he's just
sort of having a hard time here. Just holding down back, not mounting any offense.
Oh, he's just bullying him. My man is living up to the name of the Dirty Bull, keeping him in the corner, not letting him get even an inch to breathe. And look at that. He's getting so much mileage off that stand fierce. And there's finally the stand roundhouse for the crush counter. And he's already down 15%.
At this point, I feel like it's almost a rhythm thing where Big Yoke simply has his finger on the pulse of exactly when Sorta is going to hit a button.
Yeah.
And taking the fireballs really doesn't even hurt that badly in the context.
Yeah, for sure, right? There hasn't been a moment in the whole set so far. There hasn't been a moment where Sorta has had a big explosive opportunity, but there was the V shift. It's the first time we've seen it come out in the first 2 matches, and look at it paying off. He's able to start this offensive sequence, and now he's sitting at this huge life lead. Now the onus of making the comeback is on Big Yoke.
Wow, nice wake-up button there.
Okay. Oh, and there's the low forward to end the round. That was a huge win for Sorta. We were talking throughout that entire set that he was struggling to get something going. He was having a hard time mounting his own comeback and his own strategy to even really, take control of things. But Ryu's crouching medium kick has always been pretty strong ever since about season 2, but it's only been better. 6 frames now, recovers a little bit faster. I believe the hurt box on it has been shifted back, so it's harder to whiff punish. He's definitely one of those characters. It's like a blonde low forward, whether it's Cammy or Karen, he's sitting pretty.
And it was impressive by Sorta to recompose and get the win after seemingly having no momentum at all.
Okay, going back to this fireball game, I like it. He wasn't getting any mileage out of the normals. There's the stand light kick. Now, is he going to have the presence of mind to use this in the situations where he's eating those dash straights? Oh, good counter hit combo. Look at this stagger pressure. His frame traps are all landing, and he's pressuring like a madman. That classic. Oh my god, that was so sick. Did he hand the controller off to somebody? That was a godlike confirm.
Oh, nice tech defensively there by Big Yoke, staying alive.
Man, this is so tense. I'm honestly almost at a loss for words the way that Sorta has turned this around. Oh man, in a big
extension.
He didn't have the right punish. That could have been it. Oh my god, and then he eats the jump in.
Well-timed jump.
Medium punch of all things. And Big Yoke, again, so close to putting another game on the board. Okay, there's the dash straight, and he tried that time. Okay, I appreciate the attempt. He's a little late on it. That stand short should have connected, but he tried. Keep that in mind. There it is. Okay, easy stand, medium punch, anti-air. Now back to his staggered defensive pressure, trying to fight his way out of the corner. Bad buffer, but he gets the back throw.
Yeah, And now that Sword is out of the corner, let's see if he can try to mount some offensive zone.
Okay, yep, and now you see Andy, he's really comfortable harassing with that stand heavy punch. He doesn't even have to rely on getting combos. He's picking and choosing his spots to throw out pokes so well that it's getting him a ton of damage. There's the big crush counter activate, pushing him back to mid-screen, no confirm off the counter hit. Oh man, here's the big activation back.
And Big Yoke has critical. Didn't finish the combo though.
Oh my god. Oh, that could have been a V-Trigger 2 ender. He could have followed that up. He could have canceled that into the new ender that he got this season. No dice. Oh, look at that. He's just walking in and out of that position.
The standoff is intense.
Oh man, the stand roundhouse connected. Oh, if either of these players get a hit. Oh my god! He did the overhead from 2 character lengths away just to get him to flinch, just to get him to think he can press, and then he threw out that fast EX fireball. That's another round for Sorta.
I think it easily could have been an execution error, however, and simply after the overhead went ahead and threw the correct fireball, but it worked out.
Ooh, look at that buffer. I love the counter poke into the low rush punch. Okay, the stun is racking up, and finally, EX, get off me.
Sorta's picked some very good spots to throw dragon punches.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, look at these pokes. He's really threading the needle here. That should have been a DP. I think he tried to do something. Okay, there's a good chunk of damage, an easy 250 on the board. And there's another one. You hit the nail on the head, Andy. These good spots to DP.
Yeah, especially at this level of play, people love to hit buttons, so it's probably a higher price bet. Oh, he gets the extension.
He finally got the link. He had landed so many of those V-trigger overheads, and they didn't pay off. You know, whether they were resets or blocked, it wasn't netting the outcome that he wanted. That time it finally did, and now he's got it 4-2.
You're literally winning. Like you're gonna beat this guy. Just don't press buttons when he's next to you, and you're good.
You can hear, you know, as we're piped into the team chat, you can hear the more experienced members of the team trying to help calm his nerves, trying to help, you know, quench his thirst to press these buttons in moments when he necessarily doesn't need to. And let's hope that that doesn't fall on deaf ears.
Yeah, it's working out pretty well so far. Big life lead for Big Yoke.
Oh, look at this. What they were telling him must have been the magic secret. Oh, that's an easy anti-air. You can't jump in those situations. You have to establish the ground game against Balrog.
Yeah, I think that indicates kind of a fear factor of not knowing exactly what to do, because jumping is kind of an easy catch-all, let's give this a try type of thing.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't have said it better. You know, even more experienced players, in certain situations where they feel uncomfortable, they go to that, even if the audience and the commentators and the other knows that it's an easy air-to-air. They could sniff it out from a mile away. It happens to the best of us. So he's got to slow it down a little bit, get a little more comfortable.
I totally agree, Ben. And we are now looking at set point, in fact, for Big Yoke. If Big Yoke takes this round, it is over for this Division 4.
Okay. Could have been a bigger punish there, going back to this mid-range game. Oh, I like it. Good reaction on the V-skill dash in. Again, throwing those fireballs. He's trying to check to make sure his reactions are on point. Oh my gosh, that big stand fierce. No buffer off the down medium punch, but that's okay. He's still got corner control. Ooh, the confirm. Man,
you can see sort of trying to punish there.
Right.
It's just not quite.
Oh my gosh. What a big jump in combo. Okay, they both have V-trigger. Who's going to be able to activate first? There was the sweep attempt. Oh, and this is the start of something big. Oh man, look at the damage, the EX, the stun, and the V-shift.
V-shift.
Look at all the gray damage. Okay, he blocks it out. No punish. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so tense. If he gets clipped by anything he's done. Oh my gosh, who's gonna take it? Look at this stare off. He's trying to fight his way out of the corner, just throwing out these low floors, trying to get any hit. Oh. And he finally clips him.
Great patience by Florida.
Yeah.
Great patience by both players, in fact.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I like the V-shift, or the V-skill, excuse me. There's another fireball, another one. Chucking plasma. There's an uppercut. He's been trying to do that a lot in this set and hasn't really hit his mark. So is this the start of a better anti-air defense?
Might be. It could be nerves. I mean, we've seen many what appear to be missed fireballs by Sorta, so it could also be nerves affecting execution.
Sure, absolutely. Again, like we mentioned, guys, there's $1,100 on the line to be split between 6 people. That's a lot of cash for a free entry exhibition. Surely these players are feeling a little bit of tension, trying to make sure they are performing their best.
I do like the switch in strategy there from Sorta, going from the down back to going on offense, keeping Big Oak in the corner. Now he's in the corner himself.
Okay, and now look at that. You know, all Big Yoke had to do was just hold down back from that range, but he got antsy. He was worried about how he was going to make the comeback, how he was going to make his offense count, and he got caught walking back. Look at this turnaround. Sorta was just getting dominated the first, like, game and a half, and he made some sort of adjustment. You know, he's starting to use stand light kick to at least get a little bit of damage on the punish on the block dash straights. And he's had some really key moments of offensive pressure. And now he's on the verge of taking this set out of the clutches from Big Yoke and putting his team up 6-2.
It would be quite a change. But also, I think Sorta has sneakily been really making a lot of spots and opportunities to create offense, because we have seen Sorta human hold down back quite a bit. But in the spots where he has opportunities to get offense, he's making things happen.
Yeah, for sure. And just something that you touched on last game, he has just had I actually think it's been 100% rate on EXDPs. Every single one of them is hit. And, you know, against a character like Balrog, if you're going to stop their momentum, they have to work on getting back in. And if you have the life lead, you can just chill with your shoes off. You don't got to worry about anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially with that anti-air like a Big Yoke has, and Sorta is jumping at predictable distances, you really can sit back effectively quite a bit.
Right. Okay, there's a forward throw. Doesn't dash up. Gotta remember, Balrog was lucky enough to keep his -1 situation. Okay, swinging, going the EX to get back in. Now harassing with that stand fierce again. Look at the gray damage racking up. There's the forward throw, and that did kill. Sorta sitting at set point.
What a comeback if Sorta can pull this off. It really did not look good.
No, I had basically counted him out. He was looking like a wash. Just spaced out. No punish.
You do see Sorta fishing with that light kick. I think it's good knowledge of spacing and also a lot of bravery to stand so close to Balrog and throw that button out.
Oh, absolutely right. You know, he does have a 3-frame button. He's got good crush counter buttons. And then on top of that, you do have to worry about the random dash straights. So his lack of fear in the face of danger. Okay. Oh, I think that was supposed to be donkey kick follow-up. Oh, there he finally gets a punish. Stand short into light kick Tatsu. He's slowly tying up this life lead. It's going to be even. That could have been a big punish. He jump out. Okay.
Sorta with the chance.
Yeah, he's not down and out. He's out of E-trigger now, but that's okay. Oh. Okay. There's another. Okay, there's the EX fireball. He spent the meter, but and he gets clipped low, full screen. The Balrog classic, and now we are at true set point. Whoever wins this next round takes it, and it could either be the opportunity for Team Christatarian to, have that lead, get a little bit closer to tying it up, or for Team 801 Strider to extend their lead. I like the down short. There's the big buffer off the down jab. And just going back to spacing out with that crouching medium kick.
You can tell that both players know what's on the line. They're being very patient.
Okay, there's another punish. He's finally getting his execution on point. There's another confirm off the counter hit. He knows his offense.
I do like the V reversal, stop the momentum.
Man, it's crazy the difference that getting that stand short punish has made. And let that be a lesson to you lower level players. Once you can start punishing unsafe special moves, your win rate will skyrocket. Look at the difference it's made here.
Big Yoke is chipping away here. He could make this comeback.
He absolutely could. Okay, and now he's got V-trigger. This is the key moment. If he lands the right hit, this could be the end of it. Okay, he blocks it out. Gotta hold the plus frames, and there he's going in. Oh, that is gonna be it. Oh my gosh, oh my god, he got the side switch in the corner. Nobody knew where he was gonna be.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Nice. talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Oh, what an intense finish to that match. That was incredible. Excellent play by both players, but the knowledge and the awareness to make something out of that scramble by Big Yoke,
Right.
very impressive and so crucial to Team Chris T to climb a little bit farther back and now only being down 5-3.
Yeah, and you know, that was such a key moment to get into the voice chat, because you could hear the pride and the joy and the elation from everybody on that team that he made the right adjustments, he clutched it out. And that's what this is about. We want everybody to feel like they are a part of something. We want everybody to help each other, and you could hear that right there. That was so sick. Absolutely good stuff to Big Yoke to clutch that out.
I totally agree, and it is so much fun to see these professionals coaching up and trying to lift up their team members as if they're equals, and they are. The points are all worth the same. Every
Yeah,
game
right.
is worth 1 point. So every
Absolutely.
game is just as important as every other game in this exhibition format.
So again, looking at the score there, it is 5-3. You know, what started out as a big lead has been dwindled to a little over half, and now we are coming up to the Platinum Division. We have Star Tropic versus Panda Fights to Win, and if you look again, we do have the statistics. Star Tropic has a 38% win rate against Urian, while Panda Fights to Win has a 73% win rate against Poison Online. Now that is a pretty big difference, but who knows? Has Star Tropic put in the work to overcome that matchup differential and really have the edge here? We'll see in just a second.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because that is pretty lopsided in the statistics. So we'll see how that pans out. Also, I would guess it might be pronounced Star Tropic, maybe based on the old Nintendo game, potentially.
Oh, you're probably right. That's a very fair point. I didn't think about that. So yeah, like I said, you know, we're gonna have Poison versus Urian. On paper, this is not a good matchup. Well, I don't know. I would think on paper this is not a good matchup for Poison. Because Urian's Fireball is so strong, and he has so many ways to mix up his approach with his movement. He's got very erratic movement. He's got a great dash. He's got those long limbs to clip the startup of her slower buttons. And then once you get Aegis going, it's GG's, my friend. If you don't have a reversal, you know, you're gonna be shit out of luck. So let's see what Poison can do to try and keep him off.
Yeah, so the things you mentioned that could be a disadvantage for Poison, are those negated at all by trying to space your buttons a little bit better? Because the whips do have pretty good range.
They do have good range, and I believe they actually didn't, like, in regards to nerfs for Poison, I don't think her recovery got touched. But the big thing here is going, and you'll see, is V-Skill 2 from Urian. It's arguably the best V-Skill 2 in the game. It gives him arguably the best Fireball in the game once he has it active. And Poison, where she normally deals with fireballs well, is going to be struggling in that situation because there are so many hits. He can change up the timings of it, and it has such a big hitbox on startup that she's going to not be able to really control neutral in the way that she normally wants to. And now look at him just sitting on this life lead. Oh, he got caught. And actually, yeah, you're seeing the V-trigger too. And it's out there, and so Star Tropic is not going to be able to get another V-trigger here. Oh, and the big overhead. Got clipped with that big gorilla fist. She wasn't watching her head. First round goes to Panda Fights to win.
Yeah, Ben, you called it Aegis being a problem. It's hard to defend no matter what level you play at in Street Fighter V.
Absolutely. One of the best V-triggers in the game. Robbery 101. Blocks that out. That could have been a punish. Down jab into medium punch headbutt would have worked, but I think he just maybe missed his buffer. Okay. Using that crouch medium kick, one of the best buttons in the game, super long reach. Only, I think it's a -1 on block. It's very good on recovery, not easily whiff punishable. It's a button you have to abuse as Urian if you're going to play that character successfully.
I feel like we may be seeing that 73% win rate against other Poisons play into effect here. Panda seems to be pretty aware of the tools available to Poison, and it's showing good patience and picking spots to get in.
Right. Okay. There's no activation yet. Trying to save. There it is, finally, off the stand roundhouse. And I like that view reversal. Look at all the gray life on Star Tropic side. A little bit of chip damage, more gray life. Look at this. Even if he gets clipped by a jab, look at the overhead. That did an SPD's worth of damage. He eats that command grab, but that's fine. How's he going to get back in? Oh my god, another one. Almost dead. Now he can get chipped. He's got to worry. Oh my god,
he
just
gets
did it.
super.
Wow, he took advantage of the overzealous nature, the wanting to close the round out from Panda Fights to win, and he just went right into super after that neutral jump, took the round, made him spend the meter. That is a good situation for Star Tropic to end up in.
I agree, Ben, and I think that was actually a good read, even though the CA is a bit YOLO. Panda Fights to Win has been doing a lot of dashing in, as well as using light headbutt to try to close space. So any of the above, you're going to catch that with a super.
Exactly. That's a good observation, Andy. Okay, he did try to use down medium punch there, no avail. You know, that is one of those situations. EX knee has a really good hitbox hurtbox ratio, and it's so fast that, like, even if you have kind of a brain dead anti-air as down strong, you have to almost get lucky for it to work. No big punish on that block tackle, and there's the V-trigger activation. Star Tropic has actually been getting a lot of mileage. Look at that. That's a good chunk of damage. And she gets Oki. Another one. And now she has super built up again. Doesn't even need it. The meaty stand fierce to close it out. That is a game on the board for Star Tropic. And now we are sitting at 6-3 in favor of Team 801 Strider.
No, there is. So are we? It is. Oh, pardon me. It is 6-4. Yes, I had clicked the wrong thing. I thought I was off on the score. Pardon me. No, 6-3. It is 6-3. That is correct.
6-3. Okay. Going back into that range, using that down fierce to try and beat out the startup of fireballs. Oh man, big punish. Look at the damage. Easy 300 meterless. And there we see the V-shift break. Is that going to be enough to turn the tides defensively? Oh, good jump in.
I like the use of the fireball to try to discourage that stance from poison.
Okay, there's another good chunk. Nice, man. So Star Tropic is adapting a little bit, starting to use, you know, the read that he has on the fireball timings from Urian to not even necessarily get a punish, but just discourage the fireball spacing and get the pressure off of the block to jump in attempt.
I think, Ben, we are seeing some good adaptation on the fly by both players.
My god, look at the gray damage racked up and still the awareness and mental fortitude from Star Tropic to get that down strong anti-air against the jump in. Just the confidence is impressive. There it is again.
You can see Panda Fights to Win getting less patient, trying to find an opening in between Star Tropic's whips. And rightly so. There's a big, you don't want him to be able to come back.
Right, okay, yep, there's the overhead again to take the round, putting another one on the board for Panda Fights to win. Is he going to be able to close the gap a little bit more with this next round and, you know, get closer to evening up the score for Team Chris T?
Yeah, it's really crucial right now. You really don't want to get too far behind in this exhibition, although the format does lend itself to close scores. You still have to keep it close.
Of course, of course. A little bit better start here for Star Tropic. Maybe I spoke too soon, excuse me. Okay, big activation, and there's the command grab. Okay, good chunk of damage. She does get Oki off of this. Oh man, big jump in. Gets the conversion, stays in front this time. EX Fireball to make it safe, and that down forward did so much. Look at the damage. Gonna run out of V-trigger though.
There you go.
Oh, and that's such a tough situation. As Poison, you know, you don't have the reversal, you don't have a good escape option, and being caught in between, you know, the swinging fists from Urian and that Aegis right behind you, you gotta guess. It's tough.
Yeah, you do, absolutely. Panda Fights to Win, also we got to give credit for having more patience and doing a bit better job of weathering the storm of Poison's zoning to get the game win there and get his team within 2. It is now 6-4.
Yeah, slowly but surely bringing this back, and that's what you love to see. Okay, I love the dash-in attempt after that crouch fierce. You know, knew that he wasn't gonna be able to get a follow-up combo, but closing the distance and getting the Oki is so important, especially against Poison. You don't want to give her any room to breathe.
Panda Fights to Win, unfortunately, put himself in the corner.
Okay, blocks the EX heart rate. There's another one, +2. Okay, here's Aegis. It's party time. Gets the side switch. No towards strong to get the air reset. Made it safe. That's gonna be a big conversion. Look at that. The anti-air again. Okay, gets that one called out. I think
with the jab.
he might be able to kill. Nah, not quite. Okay, needs another one. Are we gonna see? Oh, he tried.
Oh.
He tried.
The overhead.
Wow, that has been the name of the game so far. I can't count how many rounds Panda Fights to Win has closed out with that overhead. A big damage, man. It never ceases to amaze me when Urian gets the right combo started. The amount of damage he does is insane.
What a railroad of around here, getting the one hit stun with the grab.
Okay, goes for the low committal. Go for the low committal jump in. Oh, he tried for the overhead again. Nice.
Good patience by Star Tropic. Better late than never to start playing defense.
And he had a read. Yep. There was no way he was gonna eat that command grab from downtown.
So that is a pretty quick second game win there for Panda Fights to Win. It's now 2-1 in the set, 6-5 on the overall scoreboard, and Team Christitarian is making a bit of a comeback here.
Yeah, you know, and I have to wonder, you know, actually, Andy, can you give us some team audio from them to see if, you know, he's getting a lot of confidence from his teammates?
Yeah, you've been doing really good. Keep up with it. We need to stop.
Okay, short and simple.
They are, yeah, keeping it simple, giving them time to concentrate, and also maybe, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Their man just won, so let's not fill his head too much with unnecessary pointers.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would have said the same thing, right? You know, it's important not to change up something that's working, especially in fighting games, right? If you don't have to expend extra mental resources, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, the less you have to think about, the better, and that's why things like game knowledge come into play so much, and testing your opponent's game knowledge and knowing what you have to look out for and what you don't have to look out for.
Right. Okay, there's a good chunk of damage. And, you know, there have been times where oh my god, did that actually just out of
didn't
range.
connect.
I respect the hell out of that attempt. That would have been so sick. And there is still a little bit of V-trigger on Star Tropic's side. Look, is that gonna kill? It did.
Ooh.
Okay, man, that did a chunk. That red life, man, you know, that's something that Poison has never been lacking, is damage, but you don't see V-trigger 2 really at all. So to see how much damage that could do off the right confirm, that was impressive.
Yeah, I agree. It's surprising to see that kind of damage come out.
Oh man, that's gonna be not quite stun, but this could kill if he has the right combo dialed up. Oh no, he dropped it. Commentator's the backdrop, and that does it. Maximum meter build.
Another very quick win for Panda Fights to Win in the round.
Okay, going back that jump here. Yep, using that opportunity to charge the V-skill too, but I love the use of the EX overhead there to get through it. And good awareness again for that down strong anti-air. Starting to shut down the air approach from Panda Fights to Win in these obvious moments. Okay, that's a fine trade. Look at the corner control.
Yeah, it's really not bad. Both players showing a lot of patience here.
Oh, there's
it is the again.
That one is gonna
through
hit
the fireball.
Absolutely, through the fire and the flame. Carry on. Okay. And look at this life lead, man. Just Star Tropic making the adaptation where she needed to, and getting the confident critical art through the fireball there was just impressive.
That was unfortunate. It looked like Star Tropic woke up right into the Aegis.
Okay. Oh my god, how lucky. Just as he got over to the other side of Urian, the Aegis went away, so he didn't land on it.
Oh, no punish on the X headbutt.
Oh, the side switch. Okay, here's V-trigger activation. Are we gonna see another comeback?
He does not want to get command grabbed right now.
No. Oh, that's gonna do it. Man, and being able to combo into that command grab is such a big opportunity for a character like Poison. Good use of the V-trigger 2 to put another game up for Team 801 Strider, and now they're extending their lead a little bit more.
It is. It's 7-5 now in favor of Team 801 Strider. And there we see V-trigger, its glory on full display, being one of the more fun, but also more infuriating things about Street Fighter V. As you can see with V-trigger activated, the round almost stopped. Street Fighter almost ceased.
Right.
V-trigger fighter.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's kind of the name of the game for Street Fighter V, right? The V-triggers across the board are usually such game changers that you have to really alter your approach on like fundamentals in how you play. Okay, backing off. There's the air-to-air attempt. Stayed in front the time, was able to get the meaty down strong. That is +1. And clipped in that time. That could have been a counter hit combo, but no dice. Okay, there's the backdrop. Okay. Crouch fierce, and there's the activation off of the EX, and blocks the overhead that time, and blocks it out. The defense against Aegis wasn't enough. Eventually it cracked, and Panda fights to win, takes another round, slowly but surely trying to put a game on the board, take this set, and close the distance for Team Chris Tatarian.
That was really tough for Star Tropic, but unfortunately you can't block forever.
Yeah.
Not in Street Fighter 5 at least.
No. Even the best in the world crack sometimes. Everyone's got their egg moment.
It's absolutely true, Ben. And now we are on set point here for Panda Fights to win, and Team Chris T trying to put a very important point up.
Oh, nice. Getting that distance back was so crucial, keeping up the offense, but again, the down strong, the confidence there. Holding the X heart rate, blocks it out, takes the -2 situation to get a punish.
I would like to see Panda maybe calm down just a bit and use that life lead in his favor. But we're going right in.
Oh, man. Oh, just out of range, he tried again, the cheeky bastard.
Overhead in my face. He's
Yeah.
probably looking for that.
Keep it safe.
Okay, he's
Look,
gonna
some
try
low
to
forward.
activate
He
now.
blocked again.
You blocked something.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
The
Star
call,
Tropic
look
ready
at
for
the-
that.
Look at the damage. Oh, my gosh.
Now another.
Look at how much that did. Off of the right, and
Oh,
the
through
reaction
the Aegis.
through the Aegis. Star Tropic putting another round on the board and has just made all of the adaptations to really put Panda Fights to win in his place. Oh my God.
What an incredible adaptation. It's now set point, both players. Here we go.
Okay, EX heart rate again, blocking it out, and look at this, already down almost 50% life, and the confidence is shining through for Star Tropic, walking with that strut in those heels. Okay.
So Panda's fighting back now. Just about had it evened up.
Okay, there's the EX headbutt. Now he's out of meter though, and he's got to hold this mix up. Okay, had to use the V reversal. Oh man, he's going in. No meter. Okay, another one. This could be
great
the end
damage.
of it. Oh my God, he had the awareness to go for it again. He blocked it out. That's plus.
The jab.
And yes,
Do it. That's how
Yeah,
you
let's
do
go.
Oh.
challenged at the wrong time.
Shit, bro.
Let's go. Good
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Excellent play by Panda Fights to win.
Oh,
And such an
man.
important point in this exhibition. It's now
Yes.
7-6. They are climbing back after being down 3-0.
And, again, guys, I just want to take a second. So far, these matches have been crazy exciting. Get the word out on social media. Let people know that they need to be in here. There's no place else they should be than in Stack Bradford's chat, watching these hype, exciting matches. Again, we've got $1,100 online. Who else has that? No one. No one.
Nobody.
It's a team battle. We've got exhibitions. We've got super high-level players coming up. We've got people down in the lower ranks trying to make a name for themselves. Get in here. What do we have coming up next, Andy?
Up next, I would like to shout out Star Tropic, who does stream on Twitch, and I noticed does
yeah.
have a following in chat. So please check out Star Tropic if you can. Show the love, show support for all of our competitors. But next, we are going to have Valteria on the side of 801 Strider playing Urian, and that will be going against RTY playing Balrog on the side of Chris T.
Okay.
And these two players are also streamers as well. Valteria, I believe, is under the same name here on Twitch, and RTY, I believe, is RTY_KC.
Okay.
So please check them out.
Yes, absolutely. Again, it's so wonderful that Stack is giving the platform to these players so that they have the opportunity to, they have the opportunity to show their stuff and get up on a bigger stage than they otherwise might have, right? But if you guys see and know that they are streamers in the chat, we would appreciate it. They would appreciate it so much if you would go support them on their channels.
Yeah, absolutely, Ben. I think you hit it on the head. The FGC is all about community and lifting each other up and trying to help each other improve and creating that friendship and camaraderie. So that is indeed what it's all about.
Absolutely. And again, so this is going to be the Diamond up to Master Division. So we did see that Valteria is a Super Diamond Urian. and RTY was master rank. Now, even though there might be a big difference in point totals there, I would reckon that skill-wise, they're probably pretty even still. So, you know, don't expect that this is necessarily going to be a wash. And already you're seeing the difference. You know, once we get to this division, the way that the players approach neutral, the way that they are, you know, staggering their combos, or excuse me, staggering their buttons to try and get combos started, to try and frame trap, to try and condition their opponents. Okay, no conversion off the down tab. Okay. Oh man, and taking that opportunity there off of the down jab, down medium punch to just dash up. That super fast, threatening dash from Balrog. There's the activation, and drops the conversion. He was able to block after the first hit.
Still effective for trying to fight your way out, but definitely could have got more. And there we go, RTY finishing the round with the dash punch. Also, we're seeing both players under the Kansas City FGC dojo, so there could be a budding rivalry here, or outright. So chat, do you know if these players have seen each other quite a bit? Let us know. There could be more here than just stream team battle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I have to wonder if like maybe these two meet up in locals. That'd be so cool, right? If there was history between the two of them. If anybody in chat knows, let us know. We'd love to hear it. Okay, there's the activation off the X tackle. Good V reversal there. Look at the great damage, look at the stun, and there it is. That's gonna close it out. Gets the link off of the overhead, and RTY taking the first game pretty convincingly.
That was pretty convincing.
Chat says that these guys are training partners. Okay, that's hype.
That's a lot of fun, and I feel like that changes the matchup too quite a bit. Because I feel like in these kind of situations, you'll often see much quicker adaptations. You're already used to seeing what your training partner does, so it's a lot easier to adapt and reach farther into the levels of the algorithm of your gameplay.
Yeah, exactly, Andy. Exactly, and you know there will probably be a lot of weird, nuanced situations that may not make sense on paper, but exactly like you were saying, it's because they've played each other a million billion times, and they just know where the other person's head is at 2-3 steps ahead.
Yeah, that's a great point about seeing things that may not make sense on paper, because that really is a thing. Because virtually every fighting game player, and actually I would just say every fighting game player, you have your little quirks that you like to throw in that don't really make sense. But when the guy you're playing against has seen them all the time, then they're factored into the normal algorithm of play. Yeah.
Okay, there's the stand medium punch, easy anti-air. That is a problem if the Balrog is experienced enough. That is a problem for Urien. You know, that move, stand medium punch from Balrog, is not normally beaten by many things, but against a character such as Urien, it's especially tough. Okay, gets the throw attack back at mid screen, and he's just holding down back. He's been doing it for 25 years. Balrog is no stranger to this.
Absolutely not, and he's Valteria doing a good job of interrupting some of these attacks. As you can see there, he takes the round with an interrupt.
And yeah, that interrupt is interesting too, because the fireball game was abandoned pretty early on, and so there were like the impatience from RTY seemed a little unnecessary. Maybe Valteria really came to play today, and you know he's doing a really good job of punishing these situations with the errant mistakes, and just making RTY feel like he has to force something.
That could be, or he may be feeling some of an advantage. We have Romuler1 in chat who says RTY actually wins this personal matchup most of the time. Although he says it is close, but he does say upper hand would go to RTY.
Maybe Valteria's done his homework. Okay, V reversal. Good block, gets the side switch with the jump short. There's another one, and now he's got this corner control. And he's making this comeback slowly but surely. He doesn't get the bounce off the Aegis, but he's able to get 2 throws. And he's working on getting critical art here. Good offensive sequence, blocks it out, and baits out the uppercut. That isn't enough to kill. He's 1 tap away. Oh my god, the balls on that man to jump.
Really is, with such little life left, and there he paid the price. So RTY evening it up on rounds, trying to take a 2-0 lead here in the set, and that would actually give Team Chris T their first lead of the exhibition.
Yeah, it would finally tip the scale in their favor. Man, speaking of a lead, look at this. Working on 50% already against Valteria. RTY's sitting comfortable. Able to just relax in that recliner and make him come to him. But that was a bad dash punch. You don't have to force it, my friend.
Yeah, a little cheeky there.
Okay. Yeah, and you can hear, not even much chatter from the teams right now. They're just really trying to let them focus, not trying to inundate them with information and give them sensory overload.
Yeah, not too bad. And also, good job by RTY by not letting Valtteri get too much Aegis.
Yeah, that's so important against Urian, right? You have to make your defense count because
Got the extension.
Absolutely.
RTY giving Team Chris T the first lead of the exhibition. It is now 8-7.
Damn, all right. Look at the comeback that they've made. We were starting off 3-0 in favor of Team 801 Strider, and then with really clutch comebacks and what we heard, great strategy and advice from the more experienced weathered players. They are taking the lead now.
Absolutely.
Activating,
You can hear him here.
trigger, so we
Yeah.
can get him off of you. So that's good shit.
Okay.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think Team 801 Strider was actually up 4-0. I think
were they?
Sweatpants
Damn.
Best Pants actually swept 3-0.
Right.
I think Sort of Human won game 1 of the next round.
Okay, yeah, even more impressive. That's not an easy comeback to mount. And
No, not at all. That would be an 8-3 run if math is correct.
Yeah, right. Okay. And man, he is spacing out these dash punches so well. There's the EX headbutt, but that's fine. Balrog has 1025 health, and again, as a charged character, you can take those sequences that put you back to neutral and stop your offense because you're engineered to be a more defensive character anyways. Okay, there's the activation, there's the conversion off of Aegis. Fireball, charge up, and he stays in front this time, tries to go for a shimmy, but the back throw missed its mark. He waited a little too long and the Aegis had moved out of the way.
Also, no stranger to down back. Valteria playing patiently here, looking for a way to get out.
And just using those dash punch. Oh, he baited it!
Man, I fucking react to those.
my
Don't do
God.
that.
But let's
do that.
go. He
So-
said, don't do that.
Oh, that
That's
was
what I'm talking about.
so sick. That was so sick. He baited out. We had not seen a V-shift from Valteria all set, and my man faked him out. He hit him with the 1-2, the Dempsey roll, and he caught him V-shifting and punished. That was so sick. Good stuff from RTY.
Yeah, that was great. Great way to have your finger on the pulse of the match and know where to go hard in the right spot.
Okay, good punish. And again, just caging, just keeping him in with these normals, acting like a wall. Balrog's big and beefy, and you're not going to get past him. Oh, he dropped his combo. Oh my god.
Oh,
the jump
wow.
back
Great
jab.
defense to jump back. That was excellent.
That was so good. The chef's kiss. Mwah.
Although
And when
RTY is on the brink
yeah.
of winning this and taking the set, it would be 3-0 sweep.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn! Did you hear?
yeah,
Did you
no,
hear the
clean,
GGs? The
Called it.
confidence from my
Is
man.
that a ram?
I don't know, but that was a 3-0, so we take that.
I heard him asking about the RAM in chat. It's actually, unfortunately, this time the Division 2 is not eligible for the RAM. It is actually Divisions 1 and Omega Division. Because of the Omega Division, we only giving the RAM possibility to the last 2 divisions. That was RAM worthy, though, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely.
The moral RAM definitely goes to RTY.
Dude, the adaptation and just the confidence in that GG's at the end. Oh, RTY absolutely earned that. Great display from him, showing that he is master ranked for a reason. He gets the upper hand in these rivals against his local, or in these sets against his local rivals for a reason.
Medium kick,
So here we hear actually anyone Strider giving Valteria
just mix up your
little
options,
debrief.
and then you can start like doing Urian shit.
Yeah, another thing that sucks is about this matchup is like blocking and blocking dash punches is like so fucking.
So Ben, would you like to give us a little rundown of our 2 captains of each team today?
Yeah, absolutely. So coming up first, we have none other than the president of the world himself, the one that you know as displaying honest and pure fair footsies, 801 Strider. He is a storied professional at this point. 2017, he got 5th at final round. He got 5th at Summer Jam, 9th at NCR, qualified for Capcom Cup that year, ranked 4th in North America. In 2018, 9th at NCR, 1st place at Northwest Majors, 1st place at Thunderstruck, qualified for Capcom Cup again. And then he has been in Street Fighter League for the past 2 seasons. He was one of the final teams this past year on IDOM's team. He has been qualified for Capcom Cup 3 times. And if you take a look at the way my man's stacked up there, he has some impressive deltoids. You know, give him some love for his gains. Over on Chris T's side, again, another incredibly strong professional from the West Coast. In 2016, he was a North American Red Bull finalist, getting 9th place, 3rd place at First Attack, 5th place at Northwest Majors, 1st place at West Coast Warzone, qualified for Capcom Cup there. And in 2018, got 1st place at Game Over, 5th place at Texas Showdown, Combo Breaker 13th, 1st place at Never Give Up, and qualified for Capcom Cup again, getting 9th place. You know, like I just mentioned, he's been in Capcom Cup twice, and he also streams twitch.tv/Chris_Tatarian. He's actually really good about coaching players. He really likes to help people level up, you know, give them advice on how to build a solid foundational game, good fundamentals, understand the ins and outs. So please check him out and support him.
Yeah, totally. You can see that on his Switch channel, and as we've heard in the team chat, you can hear him coaching up his guys, him and FChamp as well. But they are doing what they can to lift their guys up and try to get this W today.
Yeah, and you know, again, they've been mounting this comeback from the very beginning, and I just, you know, you talked about it, but I just really have to commend them for being so vocal and so engaged with their players and their team members, because that can make all the difference. And you know, on one hand, like, this is only the 4th installment of this, and so, you know, it might not be as intuitive, and it might not be as comfortable for some people to, like, kind of open themselves up that way and be vulnerable in the regard that, like, you know, they're taking open advice during a match from players, right? But we want this to be about building camaraderie and feeling like everybody's a part of it. So to hear that from Chris T's team's side has been really great, and we did hear a little bit of it there right at the end from 801 Strider too.
Yeah, we did as well. And also, those are the coaches, but the next round is actually the players that 801 Strider and Chris T picked as their top division dogs. And we're going to see them go at it. We have Samurai on Team 801 Strider, and we have FChamp with the hard counter on Team Chris T.
Yeah, so before this match even got drafted, you know, we were talking about it and conceptualizing it, and Stack was asking me, you know, what I thought might happen in this matchup, and he initially, and rightfully so, seemed pretty confident that Samurai would take this. And obviously, Samurai is one of the best Shotos in the world, hands down. He has been since Street Fighter 4 even. But you forget, you know, he's been gone for a little while, spending some time in the Philippines with family. You know, getting back to streaming now, been away from competition for a little bit. He is going up none other than the man that he has said Daigo should call him daddy, FChamp. My man is probably the best Shoto Slayer in the world. When I think of Dulcims that know the Shoto matchup, I think of FChamp and I think of YHC Mochi. Those are the two. If you're not those two, you're not beating the best Shotos in the world. And, you know, FChamp is one of the most brilliant fighting game players of all time. His mind is so cerebrally in tuned with how to understand picking apart offense, exacting strategies, and to watch these two just titans of the game go up against one another, I could not be excited for the minute adaptations that we see at such a quick pace. The strategies playing out, it's gonna be like watching Capcom Cup. Absolutely, these two could easily qualify for Capcom Cup and play in top 8.
Oh, it's absolutely true, Ben. I think it's a great point, and I'm right there with you on the hype. This is an amazing matchup, especially one that we can have here on Stream Team Battle. So excited for this one. Also have to appreciate the competitiveness of Chris T to not just find the best player that he could, but to find a hard counter for Akuma.
And, you know, another thing that we had talked about before the exhibition even began, we had looked, and it would seem that outside of casuals, Samurai and FChamp have only really faced off in tournament once, and that was at Northwest Majors back, I don't know, maybe like 2015 or 2016 or something. It was a while ago, but they've not played much. So that being said, I'm sure they've played casuals and stuff, but this is a match that matters a lot more than just running sets online. So, you know, we're gonna find out who has the better preparation and who has the better general game plan going into things and how they're gonna adapt. Okay.
All right. So instead of Akuma, we are seeing Ryu. I don't know whether that has any implications on the player switch rule in which it costs a point to switch your character, but we'll defer to Stack on that as he is in our ear and will give us updates.
Okay.
So, Ben, do you think that Ryu is a better pick against
Yes.
Dalsim than Akuma?
This season, yes. Ryu has a better fireball. He's always had a better fireball. He's got a better fireball. And then on top of that, with the buffs that he got to his low forward as well as his frame advantage when he's in V-trigger, and specifically being able to confirm low forward into Tatsu on crouching opponents now, because Tatsu hits crouchers. I think that's going to make a huge difference in how you can approach Dalsim offensively. But man, right now FChamp is not making it easy, and that's what we expected.
He's willing to take that throw. So we are hearing that we're going to allow Samurai to use Ryu without spending a point, and if he wishes to change his character from this point on, then it will cost a point as per the typical rules.
Yeah. Yeah, and just to clarify, guys, there was a little bit of a lapse in judgment, and Stack did not mention to Samurai, because him being picked for this match was kind of last second. So he didn't tell him that it was character locked, and so Samurai very well just may have not known the rules. And that's
He's also he almost had the perfect there, which would have given him an extra point.
Yeah, right.
And at this point, it's one that Team 801 Strider needs.
Right. Okay, man, the confidence to just walk up and take that. Okay, first game goes to Samurai, and you know, I have to wonder if some of the time away from fighting games competitively is maybe making FChamp a little rusty. But again, this is an absolutely juiced to the gills Ryu this season.
So we will relax and see what the action pans out as the players have gone back to the lobby. And I have seen FChamp streaming Street Fighter, but he's been doing things like trying to get to Diamond with different characters, which is a lot of fun to watch. So you can definitely check him out at his Twitch channel is FGT Live, as many of you probably already know.
Okay, so we're gonna see here what's up.
So I
don't
believe
know
that is a point on the board now for Samurai. So I
Yeah.
have the score as 9-8. Assuming that counted.
Right. Yeah, we're just trying to see what the status is, guys. You know what? Okay, so neither one switched. Maybe just needed a moment to breathe. No worries. Okay, going into the next game, and again, one on the board for Samurai. Okay, using that stand medium punch. Oh, that was a bad drill. Good opportunity for Samurai there. And I really like, actually, the V-Skill 2 usage from Samurai, because that's only -4 on block. So Dalsim doesn't really get a real punish against it outside of stand jab, which you can't link into anything other than EX Flame.
That's good to know about the V-Skill, and he's been getting quite a bit of mileage out of it already this far.
Yeah, look, he's already, you know, he's barely at 50%, and he's already got, you know, V-triggers locked and loaded. Oh,
Yeah,
man. That fireball
both
almost
do, in
cooked.
fact.
Yeah. Oh, nice patience, and now he's cooking. He's able to back off, but this gives FChamp the opportunity to control this space, try and mix him up, and there he gets it. Okay, air reset, charges, and there's the teleport. Look at how this is turned around. Good patience from Samurai.
FChamp with the big lead. Oh, but a chance here.
Oh, he stayed in front. Oh my god, he tried it. I love it. You know, in so many situations like that, he had walked up and thrown him. And that is like the Samurai classic, you know, he taking a page out of Daigo's book, just using that confidence that he's established in neutral to control space, control time, and walk up and impose your will like that. So for him to walk up in that situation that he had seen so many times to try and approach with you know, with the parry for the big read and the big mental damage, it, you know, big ball play there, but FChamp was too smart.
He was, but I do agree that it's a very fun part of Samurai's game because he is known as a very patient, very technical player. super sound, but he is willing to make those reads in certain spots, and you'll even see him do Tatsu on his opponent's wake up from time to time,
Yeah.
if the situation dictates. And it's a really fun part of his game, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. And another thing too, it's like not only is it fun, but it's also like the mental damage is huge, and it can't be understated, right? He's a huge proponent of sports psychology and studying the game and studying, that aspect of fighting your opponent rather than fighting the character. So if you get clipped with, a raw Tatsu or a raw DP on your wake up, you're sweating.
Oh, absolutely. And even if whatever you do doesn't work, it might make your opponent block in certain situations where they normally wouldn't, which only helps your offense.
Okay, going back to this fireball game, gets the jump in there, no dice, and now back to this. Oh man, he's getting pushed to the corner. FChamp has to try and fight his way out. I like the stand roundhouse there, and I really love the short slide. Oh my gosh, but the blender from Samurai, he's not letting up.
That was tough. It was something as simple as a teleport that landed him on a fireball that opened up that entire sequence. But he's still ahead here, looking pretty good.
Oh, that's gonna close it out. Max range off of that stand fierce, confirming into the heavy flame, and FChamp takes the second game.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was a nice comeback. And I guess that's kind of how you have to play if you're Dalsum, right? You have to really maximize your spots because they don't come up as often.
Exactly. And, that's especially true against somebody like Samurai. While he does have some of the best footsies and fundamentals in the world, he also just, almost unlike anybody else, has a real sense for sniffing out apprehension and knowing when there's blood in the water. So he can make the Dalsum matchup, which again is traditionally in Dalsum's favor big time against Shotos, look like a nightmare.
You're seeing it a bit here as FChamp is down by quite a bit. Look at the gray life right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and that little forward did so much. Okay, good, well-placed fireball, and that one's gonna bounce. It's got more durability. Amazing. Look at the way FChamp is just weaving around these fireballs, using the drill, using the slide, using the float. Okay, gets the big follow-up. Oh. Tries the shimmy, and FChamp is just playing patient. Look at this. He is willing to look death in the face.
With that teleport right over the fireball, there's the V-trigger.
Oh my gosh, I love the way FChamp is. Look at this.
Got him with the low.
Oh my gosh, the fireball's still coming. He had to hold it. Oh wow, and the yoga sniper from 2 character lengths away. FChamp putting another round on the board, showing that he knows how to stay comfortable under pressure.
Nothing like a Dalsum comeback in Street Fighter.
Right? He's a zoner, by the way. Yep, racking up, letting all that gray damage build up, and that stand roundhouse did so much. Stun is mounting.
He was here before last round, though.
Backing off, throwing fireballs. I love the down medium punch there, just getting into range so that he can anti-air appropriately, keep that space that he wants. Samurai's still doing okay. He's got V-trigger here. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a buff. I love it. And here comes the patience. He knows he doesn't have to overextend. He's got 50 seconds to work with. He doesn't have to give FChamp the opportunity to tie his noose.
Gotta love the crouch walk. That was intense.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the fireball. There is a poke. And he had done so much in conditioning FChamp into thinking that he can just hover in these spaces for free, uncontested. And then he finally picked the right spot, the right time to jump in and clip him when he tried to go for that V-Skill 2 charge. Oh man, and there's that buff that gives Ryu so much mileage, being able to combo into Tatsu from crouching characters. Oh, I like the V reversal there. And look at that, the stun is still working up.
Oh, there it is, the Tatsu that I was talking about.
Absolutely. My man read him like a book, called it out from downtown, and got the stun. That was so sick. He chased him down like a bloodhound.
And that's a huge point for Team 801 Strider. They were down 10-8. Now it's 10-9. Losing that could have been devastating. To be down 3 points in this exhibition
Right.
at this point in the contest would be really rough.
Yeah.
Really rough spot to try to come back from. So fortunately, they were able to climb back just a bit.
Right. And again, you know, just to remind everybody, this is a first to 5. The last 2 sets are first to 5, so we have a lot of games to play potentially. And if anybody's going to be able to make adaptations, it's the players in this division and the one following.
We're seeing a similar cadence that we keep seeing
my
is that
God.
Samurai keeps getting ahead every round.
Oh, he tried
wait for it
again.
again.
But who cares? It's not even that big of a punish. He delay rised. I love it. Using the V-shift break, that's safe. He's out of V-meter now, but look the life lead. You know, he only needs 1 jab or 1 stand medium punch, and he's going to close this out.
Samurai is getting loose on the dance floor right now, if you ask me.
Oh my God! He
The dash
ran
up.
through the fire. He did his fire walk. His feet were just fine, and he got the throw.
Starting hot. Was that a Dragon Punch trade?
I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember. Everything happened so fast.
Oh, the beginning of the round. That was insane.
Trying to close the distance here, and FChamp is doing what he can to remain composed and keep this distance that Dawson wants. There's that.
And he's going to need to keep his composure, and he's going to need to find a way to get Samurai to calm down because this current speed of action is not favoring him.
Right, and you know you have to consider that even in FChamp's absence, Samurai gets a ton of practice against 2 incredibly strong Dhalsims in Commander Jesse and Danka Diaz. So for him to have, you know, he's got that experience on lock. Even if it's another Dhalsim that plays different, he knows how to fight the archetype.
Yeah, that's a good point. There is a high experience level.
Okay. Oh, this is. Oh, he's super dead.
Big.
Super dead. Yeah, that's a ton of damage. Dhalsim doesn't have a lot of life. That's another game for Samurai. That is 3-1 in the set, but more importantly,
They should deduct a point for that.
Holy shit.
they should deduct a point for that. God damn. All right.
The burns.
Yeah.
Even more of a burn. It's tied. It's 10-10.
Yo, hey, Brian, Big Brian F in the chat. Thank you so much, homie. And FChamp? Oh wait, nope. I think somebody's just talking shit.
I think that's the meme.
Yeah.
Because isn't the meme that everybody gets mistaken
Right.
for FChamp?
Yeah. Big thank you,
Yes.
Brian F. Okay, gets the forward throw. That's again not the worst punish, right? You're able to take big risks against that, or against Dhalsim like that, because his punishes are not as damaging as a lot of other characters, unless of course they're going to do the Twitter clip, you know, meaty slide combos.
Yeah. Also with that life deficit, I don't know if that's the time to be doing it. When he's doing it with a life lead, different situation in my opinion.
Okay, there's the crush counter sweep, dashing to the corner to get the space control. No option select ready for the V shift, but that's okay. Ryu, this is scary. Oh my God, that could have been a confirm into super.
Champ ready for the dash that time.
Okay, now look at all the gray life. He is cooking. My man is on the barbecue. He's
One
got
touch.
them marked. Oh, when's it gonna come? Oh my gosh. This is so tense. The yoga sniper has not come yet. Oh my gosh. There it
Yoga
is.
sniper, there it is. You called it.
Good shit.
You know how hard is that? Like I couldn't die.
I know.
This is like, Ring is the hardest shoto to fight.
That was so intense. More tattoo.
Yeah, another misconfirm. I wonder if maybe there's a little bit of rollback on Samurai's side. Okay.
Oh, that's a great
goes-
point. Could be a miss execution and not or a bad confirm, like you said.
Okay. Trying to close the distance there. Didn't get the frame trap with the slide, and using that V-Skill 2 so well. It's a really interesting choice in this matchup. Now, V-Skill 1 from Dhalsim did get nerfed pretty bad. They gave it the counter hit state when it's hit in the air. So if you catch them, it gives you huge juggle opportunities and a ton of damage. He's super dead off this.
And there we see Samurai taking big momentum, winning that round. Looking to take the lead back for Team 801 Strider.
Absolutely. Oh my God. The whip punish. And look at that.
Wow.
The double dash forward into the V-Skill 2, the confirm off the low forward, and he tried for another big bet. My man is looking for that mental damage right now.
He is, and it seems to be working. Even though they're not necessarily connecting, the mental damage is real.
Jumping in, no dice on the sweep, but again, that's fine. The punish isn't that consequential. Not with what Ryu can do if he gets the right read. FChamp walking forward, using that bouncing fireball to control space in ways that other fireballs cannot.
He's not keeping up in damage, though. He's going to have to do a bit more here.
Okay, yep. saw that the lights didn't confirm, held his special.
Very nice staggered walk up for the throw. Hits
Oh,
him with
and
the
there-
shimmy.
Yep.
Round game, Samurai. That is the lead for Team 801 Strider.
You reach, I teach. Samurai has been saying that for years now.
So
Now, again,
Samurai now
yeah.
with 4 points on the set.
Mm-hmm.
So he could potentially close it out this next game and get FChamp out of the arena.
Right. Okay. And I think FChamp is just trying to take a little bit of a breather here. You know, we could see a point expenditure to change characters.
Actually,
but
looks like we're not. They both readied up, so I think what you
Yeah.
said about them taking a moment was probably accurate.
Sure. And you know, that's a super common thing for any level of player, right? But it's very important to give yourself the time that you can try and recollect, try and center yourself, and maybe shake off some nerves, shake off some pressure. And you know, a player like FChamp he's been in Evo top 8. He's been, you know, a Marvel champion for Evo. You know, he is of the highest level players in the world, so he absolutely can come back from this. But Samurai's maybe not even giving him the chance.
We've seen a few instant beginning of the round reads happen like that, and I believe Samurai has been coming out on top.
Oh man, the empty jump low, and just look at him laying on the pressure. It's so thick, and again using that V skill, and all you get is the stand short. Oh, I love the V reversal there. Offensive V reversal, shades of Karen, keeping this corner, keeping the gray damage there, but FChamp gets the right time to use the teleport. Just like that, Mikey takes his turn back, jumps out of the corner, gets the forward throw.
I did like the use of V-Trigger as sort of a fog of war to get a teleport out of there.
Ooh, okay. Dashing up, and he gets clipped
Combos
with
into the fireball.
Yes, I love it. The awareness. Oh, he's not quite dead. It was made safe. Oh, I love the EX there. And oh my gosh, using the fireball from that range after the clash of the two EXs to be your own long-range poke against zoning Dalsim, I love it.
Living on the edge. This is an intense set. This is so much fun.
Toward Fierce. Okay, yep, using the stand roundhouse to get that long-range punish on the dash. Okay, low forward fireball. Ah, that's a good trade for Samurai.
It was, and the life is close to even here.
Mm-hmm, it's working on it. Oh, I love that. He didn't move at all, didn't give him the opportunity to try and, you know, take some space back. Made him fall on the fireball. Good slide.
Ooh.
EX fireball, get the true block string.
Another empty jump low.
And now he gets the throw game mix up. How long are you going to block for, my friend? Take the throw.
I like the V reversal to negate the advantage.
Man, look at
Oh, he's
this.
standing in the fire. He's on fire.
Yes, he's cooking him.
One touch. He got it.
Man. There it is. And again, that's the mix up against Dalsim, right? When you are down to your last breath, your death rattle, you have to find out, is it going to be high or is it going to be low?
Oh, absolutely. That composure. So intense. It is now tied 11-11.
Man, I can't believe how tense this is. Just an absolute back and forth battle. It's been that way this whole set, this whole exhibition, and we are going into, again, this is still set point for Samurai. If he wins this game, he will take it over FChamp and put 801 Strider's team in the lead.
Good point. We can't forget that at this point, Samurai is still up 4-2 in games. He could still have an excellent set for his team if he could close out here.
Okay, nice. Gets the conversion off the slide. Lets him cook a little bit. And you know, there have only been a couple instances where FChamp has really gotten a ton of gray life capitalization off of the V trigger. But what's more important is getting the opportunity to charge up that V skill 2, getting the opportunity to breathe in neutral and set up that fireball game.
He is. He's doing a better job of that, especially the last couple of games, which he's been able to come back just a bit.
Now again, this is a tough situation for Samurai, and I love the early jump roundhouse. I love the V reversal there. Now he's using his opportunity, and he blocks it, and he blocks it. Oh my god, the dash up medium Tatsu to close it out. He knew that if he tried to get the punish, otherwise he might be able to land in time and block. Samurai is on something else. The awareness is next level. He's got
It
that
absolutely
Mamba
is.
mentality.
And he's looking at a set win here. We are on set point for Samurai.
Again, just, this is not a matchup that is easy for Ryu. Traditionally, this is a matchup Ryu loses bad. Any Shoto loses relatively bad against Dawson. And this is against FChamp, one of the best Dawsons in the world in the history of fighting games. And Samurai is just showing that he came to play today, he did his homework, and he is ready to take this thing.
He's really working on it. It's even life, though.
Oh, and even the down jab on the whiff punish, crouching medium punch, or crouching jab, excuse me. It just, every little thing counts, and he's making it work.
It is the subtle things to appreciate.
Oh, I love it. Using the flow. Oh, and that's actually an important thing that I wasn't even paying attention to. We are seeing the V-skill switch from, we did see the V-skill switch from FChamp. Okay, this is essentially it. He chose the right time to slide, gets the air reset, letting him cook a little bit.
Here's a chance.
Yes.
FChamp staying back to try to keep him in the fire. Oh.
Yep, he was so ready. So ready. FChamp had to try and make something happen, and Samurai was prepared on another level. The reactions were on point. He gets the stand jab to close it out, taking that 5-1 over FChamp. That is a huge
Actually, I believe
victory.
it was 5-2, I
I'm
think,
sorry.
is what I have it. But at any rate, the score currently is 12-11. So that gave Team 801 Strider the lead. In fact, reclaimed that lead.
Exactly.
As we prepare for the Omega Division.
Right. And, so I think about it, right? FChamp is an incredibly hyper-competitive person, and I'm sure he is fuming about having lost that. But, as we said before at the start of the exhibition, it is so important to get something. This is a team effort. And so the fact that he was able to put even 2 games on the board and not let this be 14-10 is a huge win. So he can hang his hat on that and hope that he can channel whatever energy he has left into Chris T to hopefully take this next match over 801 Strider. But who's gonna find out? It's up in the air. These matches so far have just been so back and forth, and this is the penultimate match. This is the highest level that we will get today.
It is. It's the Omega Division. It's Chris T and 801 Strider, 2 guys that really do not need an introduction.
Right.
I am super pumped. I really liked your point about reinforcing the fact that FChamp still did his team quite a bit of help by winning those 2 games, because you could say, this is no disrespect to FChamp, you could say that the score didn't really look like 5-2. It could have looked even more lopsided. But fighting and sticking with strategy and just finding a way to stay strong and get the advantages that you can and get the wins that you can, get the rounds that you can, is huge and has helped out measurably, being only down 1 now.
Absolutely. And before we get into this last match, guys, I just want to say thank you so much, everybody tuning in. We actually have a record number for us right now on this stream. We are close to 300 people, and this is the last match of the night. It's another 1-5 between the 2 captains, Chris T, 801 Strider. It's a close set. Get the word out on social media. I want to break 300. We have $1,100 on the line, people. This is a free-to-enter exhibition. $1,100 on the line. That's nothing to sneeze at. Let people know that they need to be in here watching this. This is so hype.
I agree.
Who the hell are you rooting for? Who do you want to win? Team 801 Strider, Team Christie? Let us know. Let the people know.
I'm on board, Ben. Implore the townspeople. This is professional level Street Fighter. This is top tier Street Fighter. This is so exciting. $1,100 on the line. What more do you need?
Yeah. It speaks for itself. And I have to say, lately across Wednesday Night Fights, across Salt Mine League, across NLBC, we've been seeing a certain regular guy getting top 8s in none other than Alex. And I had heard that if 801 Strider happens to get enough of a lead, he might be willing to engage in some trolly behavior and spend a point just to pick Alex for the sake of it. Are we going to see that today? Who knows?
Well, we'll have to wait a bit if we do. For now, it is G against Ken. Chris Tarian with the signature character.
Right, yep. Everybody knows him for that. He learned fundamentals from none other than Alex Valle, but he differentiated himself by picking up Ken, and he has been one of the better Kens in Street Fighter since Street Fighter 4. So, you know, he is going to know this matchup. He's going to know how to utilize Ken to his best ability. And this is going to be a hell of a match. Already, look at the big jump in with that jump fierce. Gets the corner carry off the heavy Tatsu. And now he's got the pressure. The mix-up game. Ken has a pseudo throw loop. You better have your finger ready to tech.
Oh, he gets away with the fierce in the run there.
Oh,
and Strider not ready for it.
The delay. The mix-ups and adaptations are already starting. He had established twice that he was gonna make sure his knowledge check and reactions were on point to tech the throw, and he went for that just maybe 1 or 2 frame delay, and it was enough to get the counter hit, get the conversion, and close it out.
Yeah, I think that was a great point, Ben. The conditioning is already happening. So much fun to watch.
Using the V skill to absorb the fireball, trying to get the counter poke off of that down medium punch that was going to be buffered into you know, EX rush punch just like that. It lands that time off the jab, gets the V skill, gets the level up. Okay, are we going to see the activation? Not quite yet.
It's got to be coming.
Oh man, look at the way 801 Strider is jockeying in position, using that down fierce, and there's the command grab. That's what he was going for. He was trying to get in the right range to land that command grab, such long range. Even though it's 12 frames startup, you're not reacting to that.
And look how just the threat of V-Trigger essentially shut down Chris T's offense.
I think he's gonna die off. Oh, absolutely he's dead. Doesn't even have to spend any meter. Gets the conversion follow up, and that is a round on the board for 801 Strider. It's already back and forth.
It really is. And we're at game point now here in game 1 of Omega Division.
Oh, tried to go for that crouch fierce. That move did get nerfed last season. Fishing with that low forward, trying to find the range that he can use block strings, you know, keep G on his toes, get some chip damage, and use that dash. Exceptionally fast dash from Ken. 15 frames, I believe. Very, very hard to deal with, especially online.
Oh, Chris T ready with the anti-air.
Oh man, and look at that trade in his favor. Okay, able to react, gets the grab on the V reversal attempt, and Chris T is, you know, sweating a little bit here. Look at the honest footsies. That's an easy 350 damage, my friend. He doesn't even have to spend meter, and he resets into the command grab. This is gonna close it out, going into super. Bye-bye, my friend. Good night. First game goes to 801 Strider.
That is tough for Chris T. So well played for so much of that game, but couldn't quite hold it up against the V-Trigger and the attacks.
Yeah.
The well-placed attacks, 801 Strider.
Okay, Chris T is gonna have to find a way to mix up his fireball approach, because right now, you know, 801 Strider is having a really easy time of either just stuffing it out with stand medium punch, or using V skill on reaction and absorbing the fireball and building V meter. And with G, you don't want to give him V trigger. That's when the party starts. Oh, that was a misconfirm. Good punish from Chris T. Already 50% gone. He's trying to get the offense started, and now 801 Strider can breathe a little bit more, fighting his way out of this corner slowly but surely.
And he's getting that life lead back to a life even.
Okay, good conversion to the medium kick Tatsu, staggering his pressure, confirms the target combo into safety with that EX Fireball. There's the conversion too, down strong twice into the uppercut. Another one, keeps it safe, and now he's bracking up that chip damage. I like the V-shift break attempt.
I do too.
Just out of range, and the classic whiffed throw in Street Fighter V is +5.
Plus Fighter 5.
Yeah. Now, you see, Strider is slowly starting to micro-walk. He's trying to micro-walk and block to close the distance so that either he can buffer down medium punch into dash punch, or so that he can, you know, make Chris T throw a bad fireball from a bad range that is punishable with stand light kick or stand jab.
I did like the jump attempt there from Chris T after 801 Strider throwing out those very slow, fierce punches. But 801 Strider was ready.
Now G is powered up, has that great fireball, probably the best fireball in the game.
Just runs up.
Yeah, god damn, shades of online Ken. We've seen a Ken do that once or twice online. Look at the spacing, look at the neutral. Oh, and there it is, just pressed a little too much. Gonna be a good chunk of damage. He's still got a little bit of V-trigger left. He went for the command grab, but Chris T challenged. Oh man, that's punishable. Yeah, he's dead.
This is
he
dead.
Is absolutely dead. That's a ton of damage. You know, That is good stuff from Chris T. Another one on the board.
That is another one on the board. That's a crucial point, bringing it to 13 to 12.
Again,
Team Chris T gets within 1.
yeah, this is like a seesaw, baby, back and forth. Is it going to go down to the final wire? Are we going to see a tie that's going to result in a critical division?
I sure hope so, because
Yeah.
now that we have a game on the board for both players, the glass ram is unfortunately no longer in effect.
Mm-hmm.
But if we see a tie, we will still go to critical division.
Yes. Well put, Andy. Okay, beating out the startup of the fireball there with stand jab. Now they're both in this sweep range where they want to throw fireballs and control mid-range, you know, really establish these pokes. Good confirm off of the crush counter, gets the opportunity to level up, and now he's got the even better fireball. Ken's fireball already is not very good, but once G gets that level 2 fireball, it's lights out.
We've seen Chris T run up, just raw run up a couple of times, and there he got a crush counter. Not sure if 801 Strider is just not really looking for it or what the case is, but Chris T is getting a lot of mileage out of that, and surely mental damage. If you have to worry about that, that's big.
Right. And just look at the way Strider is walking up, just threatening that command grab. When is it going to come? He lets him jump out that time, doesn't try and challenge. Makes that dash punch safe with the fireball follow-up. Ooh, okay. He was
A lot of mini standoffs here. You just see just a little microsecond where they're both sitting there.
Yeah.
A lot of these type of standoffs.
Oh, he's
He's
dead.
going to finish it with the EX. Wow.
What a confirm. The awareness in that situation to get the proper juggle and close it out with the EXDP. Incredible stuff from Chris T. The awareness is on 10.
Referring that SRK motion or teabagging.
Who knows? Who knows? You know? Let your imagination run wild, chat. And there it is. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. We are over 300 viewers. Let's bump it up. Let's pump those numbers up.
That's excellent to hear. Thanks for telling everybody to get in here. We appreciate the support and for this awesome event that Stack's putting on.
He's dead. Yep.
That is it. The momentum. Chris T.
And you know that is the name of the game with Ken. He ever since the beginning of Street Fighter V, he has had just this absolute snowball heavyweight offense that, like, if he gets the right read, he makes you guess in situations that are so uncomfortable, and if he lands the hit, it hurts. He hits like a Mack truck.
Yeah, he really does, and it's fun to see that on display. It's the character that we know Chris T for. It's the play style that we know him for. So it is such a treat to see this here tonight.
Okay. Now you see, okay, yes, taking the opportunity there, dashing up in that space, taking it as his own, getting the counter hit on the tentative reaction from Chris T, but using that opportunity himself after the hit stand roundhouse to dash up and get the back throw and take control back, put him in the corner. There's the cross cut.
Ooh.
Oh, and the
cross
shimmy,
cut.
that's another stun. Look at this. That's a lot of damage.
The Chris T train is rolling.
Okay, yep, gonna get the wall bounce, follow up with the V skill, wheel kick, ender, and carried coast to coast. Okay, gets the back throw here. Oh, and he doesn't have to worry about chip yet, but it's not far off.
Oh, they don't throw the punish.
Oh,
Owen Strider didn't bite on those lows.
not only that, but I think 801 Strider expected he would have another little bit of V-trigger to make that safe, and he just ran out.
I believe that is what happened.
Oh, big jump in. Look at the damage. Oh my god. Ah, nice. Confirm off the target combo into the EX Tatsu, gets the amazing corner carry, and now he's going back to stagger pressure with the jabs. It's been getting him so much mileage. Whether he's beating out the startup of tech throws, whether he's beating out the startup of fireballs, or he's getting the counter hit conversion.
801 Strider ready for that block normal into run. Turning it into some offense.
Big
Oh,
punish.
he's also ready for the Dragon Punch.
He's gonna be
Punishes
able
the
to
V-trigger cancel.
Yep.
That's the round.
Absolutely. He that was the first time he had been put in the situation where he had to punish the blocked EXDP activate, and he had the right one dialed up, closed out the round. He had to spend the meter for it, but it's absolutely worth it. You know, he's got to make something happen here.
I agree, Ben. We are also now looking at game point here in game 4. Winner takes the lead.
Yeah, again, you know, the script writes itself. This has been so down to the wire every single time, every single match, and it's only fitting that it would stay that way as we are in the Omega division between the two biggest hitters we have. Okay, now they're just engaged in this fireball war. Safe V-skill, using the V-skill dash there. He wasn't ready for the anti-air, I'm surprised. Runs into the stand roundhouse and gets the big jump combo. Side switch, heavy Tatsu for the corner carry.
Oh, way to be on point, waiting for that wheel kick. Punishes the whiff. Big chance here for Chris.
Yes, and that activation is him telling you, I don't want to give you the chance to breathe. I'm going to make this. Plus, I'm going to keep my offense rolling, and you're going to have to hold it.
I love the reads here. You can see 801 Strider challenging what he thought might have been a shimmy. The mind games are on a big level right now.
To confirm off of the stand medium punch, I appreciate it, Christy. Oh man, he was absolutely waiting for a shimmy there, but oh my god, the confirm.
The overhead.
And then he caught him backdashing. He was so worried about the throw.
Chris T going up 3-1 in this set, taking a 1-game lead on the event overall.
Yeah, you know, just really just sinking his claws into this tug of war battle and doing the best to pull as much weight as he can for his team. You know, before this match started, Dak was telling us time and time again that he felt like Chris T was like just so competitive and so absolutely serious about winning this for his team, winning this for himself, proving himself, and it seems to be showing out right now.
Oh, it really does. I mean, just the hype of being included in on just a little bit in those preparations for this event. In my opinion, it's worthy of a behind the scenes. You know, if people were aware of what was going on behind the scenes, it would be even more hype.
Absolutely. Oh, and he calls out the dash. Doesn't get a confirm off of it, that's fine. Gets the confirm there off the target combo. He's already working on building V-trigger. He's more than halfway there. Oh,
Big.
Dead. Oh, not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, and he closes it out with the down short. That's
Chris
enough
T with all this momentum.
Throwing a fireball, going back to that stand fierce. Okay, yep, running into the stand roundhouse there, and you see 801 Strider there trying to buffer that stand. Oh my god, that was a Street Fighter 4 cross up. I used to watch Momochi do that on Topanga. That was messed up.
And Chris T is finding every opening right now, whether he dashes in, whether he jumps in, it's all landing.
And, you know, I really have to commend Chris T. He's doing such a good job of getting out of 801 Strider's pressure. He's not letting him get anything started, even in the moments where he gets into the right range. He's just backdashing at the right times, either flipping out of the pressure or getting out of it clean.
I agree. And in a general sense, it just feels like 801 Strider is just constantly on defense.
Yeah.
Which is what you want as a fighting game player. You want to put your opponent in that situation.
Oh my god, he caught him.
Is he
trying
dead?
to shimmy.
Super?
No. Nope, it wouldn't have killed. But the next hit absolutely is gonna be.
Oh, he went too far.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh, is that a bad confirm?
Not like this. Oh my god, he's dead. He's not even. Oh, he didn't even have to spend super, but he won some dead. I respect it. And you know, look at this. Like, like one that stopped the momentum and capitalized on the mistake of Chris T. 2, you are barely at a meter deficit. Chris T had that mistake where he accidentally confirmed into super, and now doesn't even have a full bar. So spending it there isn't the worst situation.
Wow, that really hurts. That also gives 801 Strider, or Team 801 Strider, some life.
Yeah, for sure.
A chance to even this up, because it was nearly a 2-game lead.
Right, and more importantly too, making that comeback fills you with confidence that you have what it takes to steal this back from the clutches of defeat, right? It lets you know that you're not down and out, you're not too weary, that you can make the comeback when the opportunity is presented.
He's going to need another comeback here, though. Chris T rolling up on life.
Yeah.
Half to very little.
Okay, he's walking into that range again. Oh my god, the confirm. That was absolutely max range. Gets the tick throw off of the stand jab, and that's another game on the board for Team Chris Tatarian. This
impressive stuff.
Opportunity to tie it up is getting away from Chris T, or getting away from 801 Strider, excuse me.
It is. Team 801 Strider, 801 Strider himself is going to need 2 games straight here to tie it up. And even then, there will still be another chance for Chris T to win it in this first of 5.
Right. Oh, that was a missed input. That was absolutely supposed to be probably down medium punch, like walk forward down medium punch. Okay, let's really hope that 801 Strider can bounce back from this. He's starting off strong, gets that big crush counter, and even though there wasn't a conversion off of it, more importantly, he got the good chunk of meter build, and he got the space back. He's already almost built V-Trade, and he's got more than half life.
You can almost feel the momentum starting to shift. And you can see Chris respecting that offense now.
He doesn't bite, doesn't get caught with the crush counter. There's not activating yet. He wants to make the next hit count, and he blocks it out. Okay, that's gonna be enough. Gonna go into the Torch Fierce. Yep, activation into the. Oh my God, it dropped. Oh my God, that could have been such a big swing in momentum back in Chris's favor. 801 Strider just absolutely wiped his brow.
Yeah, that was a close one. Some justice there, as 801 Strider did essentially have the win already, but dropped it.
Okay, and Chris Tatarian just going in with these throws. He tries for another one, but 801 Strider said, "Get your hands off me." And the frickin', oh my God, the cross cut on point. Those West Coast DPs don't miss.
They don't. It's magic. It's different here out
He's
west.
dead. Oh, he's actually not choosing to spend super, and he didn't have to. He, the entire set. Chris's strongest strategy that he has not swayed from once, he's only just delayed the inevitable, are these stagger jabs. He's getting so much mileage out of it, whether it's a counter hit, whether it's a crush counter, whether it is a whiff punish, whether it is a tick throw. He is making it count.
He is, and we are now, if you guys realize, we are at exhibition point. Chris Tatarian with a win here will take it for his team.
And now you see 801 Strider just really clamming up on offense, going for these really low committal options. He's trying to slow down the approach and trying to slow down the mind of Chris T, not let him work at 1,000,000 miles a second, so that he can play the slow, methodical game that 801 Strider likes.
Ready for that neutral jump.
Look at the life.
Ready for that jump.
Oh, and he didn't
punish
it. Oh my gosh. That is such a tell for Chris T. That means that he's in his head. Even losing this, he doesn't care. The fact that he didn't punish that medium kick Tatsu he was scared to, I feel like Chris T takes that as a win. I would smell that as blood in the water.
Oh, it's true. That's a good point, that the mental damage from that isn't super strong, but on the scoreboard, it's very strong, and it is now a 1-point difference between the two teams, 15-14 in favor of Chris T. Chris T still able to close it out if he can win the next game. 801 Strider would tie it up, and in fact has to stay alive.
Right? Yeah. He cannot lose another game. Okay. Trying to find the right space to throw these fireballs, both of them trying to just establish that space control. Gets the level up, and now he's got the level 2 fireball that's going to be able to dissuade Ken from throwing out pokes, throwing out fireballs from certain ranges, because G's is just better. Oh my God, the stand medium kick from that range to beat up the startup of the fireball. Gets a little bit of extra damage since it was counter hit, but more importantly, it's letting him control that space, letting him dominate the opportunity that Chris wants to try and poke with the Hadoken. Man, and just 801 Strider is so comfortable just whittling away this life lead. Does he have the download now? He's been able to slow this down so methodically and so just in such control. He can kill if he wants.
Oh, he didn't dare go for the anti-air that time.
And the defensive back throw. Chris T just dashed at the wrong time. He thought he was going to get the knockdown, and 801 Strider was just able to end that round without having to spend any resources. That's a big win for him.
Yeah, I agree. That's huge, and it really does look like you said, he kind of has the download. He's looking much more comfortable, and you see Chris T doing things like jumping in where it wasn't working before. Now it's not.
Okay.
Oh,
big shimmy! I don't think he's gonna be able to kill here. No,
they'll need a reset.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. Chris T almost.
Oh, there it is.
And
this is how G gets started. It's party time, baby. The president of the Earth is about to give his speech, and there's the option to select. Look at the sun racking up. He is one guess away. Oh my God, and he did it again. 801 Strider thought for sure he had convinced him. He told him, bro, I have the right answer against V-Shift. Why would you do it again? Why? Christy did it anyways.
Going to the well too many times. Cheeky. Oh, big crush counters is going to hurt. Another big momentum round early for Chris T.
Yep. Use the V shift break against that medium. That's guaranteed absolutely every time. But that stun is still there. It's not going anywhere. And there is the stun. This isn't going to be able to kill. Ken hurts, but G has a lot of health. Decides not to spend any meter. I respect
Chris
it.
also working
and
on
the back throw. He gets the perfect anyways. Chris T taking it for himself, for his team. Sitting 801 Strider down. Takes it 5-2. And Chris Tatarian's team is going to get the $1,100 we had in the prize pool for this episode of Stream Team Battle Exhibition. My God, what a performance.
Oh, what a performance indeed. And it's always, to me, so satisfying to see the final stanza of a matchup go in such a decisive fashion.
Yeah.
Chris T getting the perfect.
Yeah, and again,
Making it
you know,
first team.
thinking about it, Ken is a character that didn't really
so
get...
if the tie happens, what happens? You have to play another first to 5?
Fuck, I don't know, but I didn't want to deal with that G shit.
They do not even want to know what Critical Division was about.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.